evening, I'm going to show you how to create an S3 bucket. You can use an S3 bucket to store static or dynamic data, and you're able to share it across the web securely and very fast without everyone accessing your link. We are going to use a CDN, that's a content delivery network provided by CloudFront. So sign in onto the Amazon free tier, it's what I use. You're able to see the home console. You can get other services from here, CloudFront S3 and whatever you're searching for. I have a simple program here that displays a gallery of photos. So these are some buckets created, but let's create one. Usually keep the default one. So, and make the name as creative as possible and unique. So let me say, make sure to use a unique name in the gallery buckets 2024. So keep those as default. Make sure this is checked to block public access. The public will be accessing your bucket through a content delivery network. And create the bucket. Give it a moment to load. Okay, once it has loaded, it's here NB gallery bucket. So we upload our data. Can either drag and drop or copy and paste. So these are the files, and this is the main gallery.html is the code that uploads our gallery. Let them load. Okay, so it's perfect. And when you close, now within my NB gallery bucket, my content is here. If you click on any and click on the object URL, you won't be able to see anything because its access is denied. Let's create the content delivery network using CloudFront and create a distribution. The origin, select one. I'll select NB gallery. Then make sure to keep origin of access. You need the access control. This is where you restrict access. I can just call this gallery, then create. Okay. Now on this, keep the rest as default. Cache policies, especially because we have a free tier. Create a distribution. Give it a moment to deploy. And you remember we had restricted policy so we have to edit the S3 policy. Remember, we had restricted public access, but they are able to access your S3 bucket using this policy. So you copy policy statement and go to your bucket, and under permissions, come to policy, edit, and paste. The new policy, you're able to access this via that. Save. Okay. Once that is saved, come back to CloudFront. It's still deploying. So this is a public domain name that you can share and for people to access your resources instead of sharing the resource URL directly.
So that's the domain that's given. For each resource, you have to append it on the domain. If you don't want to do that, you can add the index page, e.g. gallery.html, and save.
It's deploying, okay, and once it has deployed, you copy the domain name, and it is what you're going to paste here. You'll paste it here, and you have your gallery. And see, if we refresh, the loading speed is so minimal as compared to the first one. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening.